rise with a need, to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app, for services, endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to another powerful episode of What is Trending, broadcasting live in Jalingo, Taraba State. With me today in the studio is a special guest, of which I have Peter Comfort, I have Karen Betwell, I have Helen Soba, and I have Deborah Anuna. These are the four special guests. And today we have 5 trending topics of which we are to discuss about. And our first topic here is Taraba State recorded over 400 HIV and AIDS related deaths in 2025. Public health alarming. Lady blasts man who collected her number for not paying her restaurant bill. Alleged ISWAP video of Borno attack sparked nationwide outrage. Now, let's start with our first headline. Taraba State has recorded over 400 HIV and AIDS-related deaths this year, raising major public health concerns. The figures highlight gaps in testing, treatment, stigma production, and healthcare access. What does this total number about HIV that Taraba State recorded 400 HIV related death cases? So let me hear from Comfort. Peter, what can you say about these cases of, it's because it looks scary that Taraba State recorded over 400 HIV and AIDS related death in 2025. So what can you say about it?
I think the number of the victims are 4,400 victims. The number is too much. But I think in this case, it's not only the travelers that are involved or that are affected with HIV/AIDS. I think the outside, like the neighboring state, they also.
Somehow, what they're trying to say is like Taraba State only, the numbers look scary. So 400 is like the number is too much, and it's only the 2025. Let me also hear from Deborah, one of my guests, Deborah. What can you say about this number of HIV cases?
Thank you very much for that wonderful opportunity. What I will tell you is that for something like this, what we are supposed to do with the young people, we are to be very careful of who we meet and who we have contact with. Like, before we have any contact with anybody, we should, like, even as the doctors encourage us that we should use protection when we are having contact with anybody. So when we, the youngest, we are going out, we should, like, be careful of where we are going, who we are meeting, and what we are doing with the person. Thank you.
Okay. you made mention that it's like this number is so caring, and doctor encourage that if you are going out or you want to have an affairs with someone else, you need to make it in a protected way. So what's your advice, or is anyone can tell us a good advice about people who are not affected with the illness, or people who are affected? What advice can you give to them to protect them and to make them not to panic about the cases they are involved in?
The only thing I will have to say is that we should be careful. Even those who are already affected should be careful so that they will not transmit it to other people who are not affected. And we, some of us that are not affected, we should also be careful. Like when we are going out, as I said earlier, we should be very careful of who we are meeting, what we are doing with the person, and we should also, like, if we are having any contact with the person, we should use protection.
Okay, you use protection to
Yes.
prevent the transmission
The
of the
disease.
disease.
Yes.
Okay, what will happen if the protection mistakenly bursts? Then what do you think will be the result?
I think there's
Okay, let's hear from Karen Betwell. What do you think if we can use protection, and as on the process the protection now got burst, so it may result to other things? Is there any other way you think that people should be protected aside the protection?
Yeah, I think they should follow the major procedures of drugs that Donatron have provided to World Health Organization, that have provided into Nigeria. All thanks to them, and we need to follow the drugs procedure. Follow all the
To
rules and be
prevent,
careful to prevent
to at least
Yes.
to those people who are with you to maintain the drugs.
Yes, before, if someone is in his mother's womb can be affected, but now due to the importance of the drugs, a child can be delivered successfully without being affected. With HIV.
Okay, through the maintenance of drugs that will be administered on the that will that the child or unborn will not be affected with the illness. Okay, that is good. And who let me hear from Helen Soba. Do you think that aside protection, is there any other way that you need to at least to adhere or to stay strict on it, so that you should not be contacted with the HIV? Because I know that HIV is not only in sexual affairs, it can contact through an object. So what solution or advice you give to those who are not affected, like if they want to be in relationship? Are they supposed to first conduct tests, or they should just use protection?
They just, well, they can go through tests and check themselves first before they will go through that. Because if they have, one of them will have, then the thing will affect two of them. So the advice that I have for them, that it's no good. Let them not say that because they have the medicine ground, so they want to be doing that because they have it, and it's no good. Some people, they have that, they will say that it's not only them. They'll be
They would like to share it to,
yeah, they'll share it to the other,
because
and
they
it's
get
not,
it.
yes. So
they
let that person,
let them die together.
Yes.
Or let them suffer together.
yes.
Yes, and in other way, I want to tell those that are not yet infected that they should be careful with using some unnecessary sharp objects that have been used by someone.
Okay, like unnecessary sharp object that can be able to transmit the disease.
Also in the family.
Like using the same razor with another person. Some other
And
any
needle, like any sharp
needles.
object like this.
Okay,
Even
that-
using spoon in a family, you should not use spoon with someone that is having.
You won't know that that person have it. That is the thing. Then the person cannot tell you that.
family, in a house, in a family like this, you and your sister.
You won't know that maybe
affected
she
now,
have
you will
it.
not tell the sister that yes, this.
Yeah,
is
some
so
people
you
they cannot tell because they are ashamed of themselves. Maybe when she tell to her sister, her
Which
sister
is
can
wickedness,
she
though.
can try and go and talk to people outside this and
That
that.
is wickedness.
Mhm.
As my sister, if we are affected with a disease, and which if you care for me, you will tell me that this is it, so I should be careful with you. That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, and then what's happened now if like you are in relationship or you are in marriage and later on discover that you are HIV positive? Like both of you and your husband, what action do you take?
There's also a drugs that sponsors are using.
Okay,
Even
like what?
if the other person is having HIV, you can take it and the other person will not be affected.
Okay, the drug is available.
Yes,
so now
there's-
you are giving thanks to Donald Trump for
Yes,
releasing
that's
some
what it is, yeah.
from preventive method, like some other medication that if you take.
Yes.
Okay.
I also think they should organize a program for local community on the danger of HIV and how it will be prevented.
Okay, like that one, you are giving the chance, like you are now saying like a government should organize a certain committee to organize a workshop for the danger to undergo instruction or danger of HIV and AIDS. Yeah, wow, that's a nice one.
Yes.
So let now get the point. Now people who are now being affected, and there was a rumors of not being supplying free medication for them. What do you think? Or like there's some other group that are not even supplying the medication to those people who are affected. You know, we have powerful people who maybe have the numbers of people that are taking the drugs, and the person may like to be giving only to people. So what can you now tell the government about such cases?
The only thing the government needs to do is that they should, like you said, they were giving before, but they have stopped, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I will encourage the government is that they should continue giving out the drugs so that they will help the lives of their citizens.
Okay, that is nice. So let me also understand, if the government make it free, and like more especially this medication that can prevent from the unborn child from transmitting or having the disease. So don't you think that if everything is just simple like this, people will now involve on more on having illegal affairs, and it will lead to the increase of the numbers of the HIV and AIDS? Or you think that if government can provide all the solution, there should also be a chance that they should always carry on a workshop every month? Don't you think it will be important?
What I think is right is there should be vaccine for HIV and AIDS.
Or there should be a vaccine?
Yes.
But I don't think there is a clear...
That's what the government needs to do.
Or the government need to approve?
Yes.
That one,
Should do that.
you know, that is the duty of maybe scientists who will sit in the lab and see either the vaccine they can be able to, because it's not easy. If the vaccine was supposed to be available, the numbers of people dying with HIV and AIDS, the vaccine could be set out already. So it means you are now telling the government
they should
do something about, so that they should at least like hepatitis B that has vaccine for protection. So that means you are telling the government to also bring a way for HIV to have a vaccine for protection.
Yes, that is it.
Wow, that one is a very nice one. Thanks for your wonderful presentation. Let's see our next topic. So our next topic here, we look at a lady black man who collected her phone number for not paying her restaurant bill. So, a viral story online revealed a man's surprising experience after collecting a lady's number, and at the restaurant she was upset because he didn't pay her bill before texting her later, sparking debate on dating expectation and social ethics. So why do you think this story is so provoked, and how do you think that the story, the woman or the man is right? Because according to the story, the man met the woman in the restaurant. So by meeting the man on the woman on the restaurant, so he collected her phone number but decided to pay her restaurant bill and left. Later on, he texted the lady, hi, the lady did not respond, and put her on call. Still, the lady did not respond. So the third time that he did, the lady did not respond. What can I help you? What do you think I should help you? Or what are you looking for? You see, the lady responded very angry. And now, what do you think that did the lady acted right, or is the man acted right? What are your opinion? Let me hear from Soba. What can you say about this? Because the lady is angry because you took my number and I was at the restaurant. You don't pay my restaurant bill. You left. You are chatting me. You went home and chatting me. So the ladies think like the man is not ethical. The man is not a nice person. So what can you say? Is the man right by not paying her restaurant bill, or the man is not right? Is the woman that is right?
Well, I cannot say that the man is right or the woman is right, because it's their first time, and maybe you just meet her there. It's their first time meeting there. You just meet her, they greet, then she already bought her food, then you collect her number. Then because he just paid his son and just leave, that is why she just got angry. And she was thinking that maybe you just collect her number, is going to pay for her the money, the food that she just bought. And that is not good. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that is her work that she's doing in that place. So ladies out there, let them not be thinking that because you go out, you just go out for something, you went to buy something and you do not have money, what take you there?
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say. Like the action of the lady is not nice. Like from their first meeting, you don't expect the man should now be responsible for your bills. At least that's what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Okay, let's also hear from Comfort. What do you think the action of the lady or the approach of the man toward the lady, is it appropriate or is not appropriate according to you?
The action of the guy towards the girl is appropriate. But I don't think you should not pay her bills. Like as a guy, like if you truly love a girl, like I don't know, but he asked for her number.
Yes, he did. And the lady gave the number.
So the guy, like if I were the guy, like I don't know, but the guy has to like pay for her bills. Maybe from there.
From the first time they met.
Yeah.
The lady is not right. The lady is not right.
Okay.
You are meeting a guy for the first day, and the guy did not even mention that he's in love with you already. He just said, "Give me your number." Give me your number doesn't mean pay my bills. Eh?
Wow.
So, me as a lady, if I'm going out, if I'm going to a restaurant to go and eat, I will like have my own money
Like
to
you
go and
prepare
settle
yourself.
Yes, I will prepare myself to go and like pay for my bills, not to go and wait for somebody to come and ask my number. Then I will expect the person to like. You understand now?
Okay,
no,
then-
it's not right.
Okay,
You
the,
understand, but like the guy have interest in the girl, like he wants her. I don't
On
know
the
what
first day, and in fact, he did not even say he liked the lady. He only said, "Give me your number."
so what you are trying to say is like if you were the one, what the lady did, she's right.
she's
Yeah, I
absolutely
think she's right. Because as the guy left there, you don't supposed to pressurize things. You don't supposed to keep calling her or texting her. If you just do once, she should maintain his teeth.
Oh.
Maybe her conscience will
Okay,
judge
according
her.
to your opinion, you mean that the guy's supposed to pay her
She's supposed to pay her
to
bills.
do it.
Yes.
Maybe the guy was just trying to test her patient or who is she? Because
Okay, what
the
I
kind
understand
of,
from what I understand from Karen is like she's supporting what the Comfort is saying, that the lady approach is nice. As a woman, if you appear you deliberately give your number to a man, at least that means you have the intention to be with the man. The man supposed to respond immediately by either paying your restaurant bill. But for your own, like you are opposing it, like
Yes.
at least what if the man was testing to see how she is?
react, and
That's
then
your
he
point.
just see her in the way
And
she
according
just,
to Deborah, like she's also with the opinion that the man approach is right, because the first time like that,
Yes.
you don't supposed to pay the restaurant bill,
Yes.
because as you are going to restaurant, you're supposed to prepare yourself, not demanding on somebody.
You don't even know that you will even meet somebody there. So what if you buy the food, like you order for the
And why
for
would
the
he ask
food?
for her number?
What if you order for the food and somebody did not even come and ask for your number? How you going to do it then?
and
That-
after that, when he just pay the money, is she going to follow you to his house? You know,
What-
some they
okay.
cannot pay something
Okay, now,
like
yes,
this.
that
You
is
understand? He cannot pay that her money.
What
just
if I
like
pay
that.
your
You can
pay your
Can you
bills
follow
and
me to
then
my house?
I ask you to follow me to my house? Will you do that?
According to you, if you mean that the man supposed to do the needful by paying her restaurant bill. Now, if the man did it and say, okay, now let's move to my house, can you follow the man?
I will not follow the man now.
Okay,
that
so
was
what do you want
me.
me?
That means you
to
ladies,
pay for you?
like you
You
have
are being
another-
selfish.
But
Yes.
does it mean
That's
that
the-
you collect her number for her to follow him?
You
Yeah,
are on-
I'd not collect you. I'd not give your number to like.
At least she'll
pay my
favor
bills.
him and give him her number. So you have to pay her bills.
He need to go and sit
As
down
a
and
man,
start
you
So
have to
according
right.
to,
just do it.
It's
to
not right.
Karen, like
Admire.
this number is like capturing everything. If the woman was not serious to be with the man, she will not give her
Do
number
not
to the
give
man.
number to the
Maybe she give the number so that if time will go on, they will start checking and understand each other.
Yes.
But the man supposed to pay her.
pay her bills.
Yeah.
That's then let me ask, what if the man was like this Deborah said, was trying to test the lady so that he may ask her for marriage, and she deliberately fell, what do you think, is it appropriate?
Definitely, as a man, he have already know that lady have the money before she went there. So he have to show concern and pay her bills there.
Okay, now let me understand again. If the man did pay everything and left, then in later time the man chat and asked the lady out, and the lady say no. What do you think the man has did from the first day?
She will not say no because she have known the favor he did to her back then.
Some people they are not
So
like
you
that.
follow
too.
somebody
Some-
because of the favor you got from the
yes.
person, right?
She also favored
It's their
him and
first
gave
time.
him
I don't
her
know. You don't know
number.
who is that person is.
Just giving
Eh, just a
that is
number.
favor.
It's not easy. Are there been some
We know it's not a
ladies they will
favor,
not give?
but at least he could have paid her bills. We know from there. Like according to the story, they say the girl was angry because he did not pay for her bills.
That is according to the story. The girl was angry because the man took her number
I didn't mean
and
this
left.
guy pay for her bills. Like she wouldn't be angry. Like when he texted her, she would reply, and they would be like, there would be no problem.
Would I be right to say that the lady action, she's supposed to approach after the guy texts, she's supposed to say hi, let them at least enter a little bit conversation before, if the guy did not respond on what he did from the first time, then she cannot say, do you know that the action you did was not right? Don't you think that is the best way she's supposed to do?
Yes, that is the best way because she have explained who she is. She don't hide her feelings. She goes straight forth and tell him her mind.
But don't you think, what I'm trying to say, like after he said hi, then the lady supposed to say hi, how are you? Then after they greet each other, then if the, and to an extent the man may like to ask her out, then for that she will not say, but you know that your action you did was not nice. That is for the woman part. But don't you also think that for the man, if you trying to maintain your lane, you text a person, she view it and she did not respond, you put her on call, she failed to pay the call. For the third time, don't you think that for the first and second time you're supposed to stay away from her to maintain your lane?
Maybe the
busy and
man
later
like
I go
her.
back
He
home.
just like her. That is why he was just busy.
But that's
putting
why
her on
these
call.
two people are insist that if the man, like, he's supposed to do the needful from the first
No,
day.
Yes, are they
no,
big
he
pay
cannot
her
do that
bills?
one.
Not just that.
He
Ignore
cannot
his
say that
messages
that
and
one
calls.
first.
Okay, he don't supposed to do at the first.
Yes.
So our viewers are watching us. You can also drop your opinions, your views on the comment section. So we will take a commercial break. Stay tuned. Stay Empire. We'll be soon back. Thank you.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Super cash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. SuperGo, one app for services endless. Download SuperGo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With SuperGo, your groceries comes to you. Partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. SuperGo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With SuperGo, your ride is comfortable, easy, and convenient. SuperGo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose.
Africa, a land of growth, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Sun TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
to the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, Pulse of the Nation.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised,